Hello Leo, thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel. Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Leo placement in your chart. So let's see what comes through. Alright, I'm almost feeling like you guys may have many different options that you guys are going to be able to pick and choose from. And when I get this Seven of Cups over here, that's kind of what that tells me. They're going to be showing you different cups that you're going to be able to pick and choose from. So basically, you guys have probably heard me say this before, but in the long run, there's usually at least two of these cups, maybe three if you're lucky, that are actually worth anything at this time for you. A lot of times, some of these cups can just be like too good to be true, or you just want to say pooey on them and throw them over your shoulder, or they're not right for you at this time. But every once in a while, we get a little bit bogged down because we have too many options. And then we start thinking, should we go in this direction? Should we go in this direction? But you guys already know which way you should go and what you should do. I have two different tens here, a Ten of Swords and a Ten of Wands, that basically just tell me that you guys are overworked, possibly underpaid, and you guys are just wearing yourselves plumb out. I do see this coming to an end. I'm going to tell you right now. This Ten of Wands, the Death card right here, right beside it, it's coming to an end. Even if it didn't have the Death, this Ten of Wands is an ending. So especially with the Death card here, and then the Justice, for heaven's sakes, more balance, more feeling like that you're being treated fairly and things like that. So I just feel like there's something coming in for you all that you're going to be able to pick and choose from. So whenever it says choose a new direction, sometimes it just means pay attention to all your opportunities, okay? So I want to say that out loud. When I get this Sun card smack dab in the middle, you guys probably already know that this is the most beautiful card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. And you guys are moving towards your happiness, your family's happiness, your job, or your business. I think is going to take off if that's the case, if you guys have your own business. Look at it this way, you all. I have this Eight of Pentacles, which could be your job, your career, your business, whatever you're doing for a living that you're really, really good at. You've got the Sun card here, and then you've got the Justice. And you guys probably know, like I said earlier, the Justice can either be more balance into your life, or the Justice can be you feel justified about something that's coming in that you guys have maybe been not feeling like you're not feeling it. There was something that's been going on in your life that just hasn't been on the up and up, or that you guys have not felt like you've been treated fairly, or that something is not meshing the right way. So sometimes you all, this Justice card could be like court cases and things that have to do with the court system. But every once in a while, when it comes around, it's about laws and rules and regulations and things that may be changing in your favor. Whenever I get the Justice card, I do feel like you are going to feel a lot better about a decision, or about something that may be coming up, or something that may be changing that's in your favor in one way or another. Now look at it this way. You've got this Wheel of Fortune, this Seven of Cups, and this Justice. Your fortune is changing. The wheel is spinning in your favor, okay? This is about new cycles, new chapters coming in, new experiences, basically. So you guys are about ready to have some kind of new experience that's coming in. You just got to pick and choose which one is the best one for you. And when you see this Two of Pentacles over here, I think you guys are going to have two pretty good options. I'm going to be honest. I think you're going to be a little bit tickled with the options that you're going to have. And then with the Justice here too, like I said, it's just, all about balance. But here is what you guys are aiming for. I feel like that maybe some of you all are in a little bit of a teeter-tottering mood, or you're in a little bit of a should I or shouldn't I kind of situation. And whenever you get that way, sometimes you kind of you almost argue with yourself sometimes, or fight with yourself a little bit. And I believe that you guys are just getting to where you're just plumb wore out right here, and you've had just about enough sticking and stabbing that you can deal with in your lifetime. So I think things are actually changing for you all. Look at it this way, you all. This sticking and stabbing is ending, because you're aiming for peace and happiness and all kinds of security, and possibly even moving somewhere different, I'm going to say. Some of you all may be living in colder climates. You may be moving towards the sunnier climates, the warmer climates at this time. Some of you all may be considering going on vacation or traveling somewhere different. But some of you all, this is just your sanctuary, let's say, because that's how I feel. It's almost like, you know what I mean? It's just you're feeling good about where you're about to be. You're feeling good about the way things are working out for you, and you're just feeling good. So I'm going to take a couple clarifying real quick, okay? I do believe if you guys are looking for a new job, for instance, it might be time for you guys to put in resumes. You might be getting options like you didn't expect for one reason or another. You know, sometimes as we get older, you might want to change your career, or maybe just stick with what you know, but it might be a different title or a different option in different ways, if that makes any sense. Sometimes as we get older, we're just like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go way over here and do something completely different. So I believe a lot of you guys are on different tracks for different jobs or careers or even opportunities that's coming in for you. And I think you're going to be excited about what you guys may decide on. I'm going to take a card real quick for that Ten of Swords. This one wants to come out. Two of Cups. How do you like that? Two of Cups. Give me just a minute, you all. I have a feeling you guys have a partner. Whether this is a romantic partner, a business partner, a friendship, a brother, a sister, a family member, a parent, a child. There's you and someone else that the two of you guys are moving towards a new beginning in different ways. And the two of you guys may work together or are creating something together. And between the two of you all, you guys are moving into this new cycle, into this new wheel of fortune. It's almost like I feel like your luck is changing in a good way. So I believe this Two of Cups is important in your life at this time, so I'm going to leave that card there. I'm going to take one for this Ten of Wands, okay? I do believe that this Death card is about change. You guys know that, right? I think you guys are dealing with some sort of change that's coming in. It's probably not a surprise for you all. And maybe that's where this choose a new direction is coming in. We also have the share the love. Maybe the Two of Cups is you guys, I don't know why, but for some reason I'm feeling like for maybe a handful of you guys may be dealing with the community. You may be doing something that is sharing with the community. Maybe you're donating to the community or having some sort of it could be for like clothing or food or homeless or something like that. Now that may just be for a few of you all, but I feel strong about you guys helping other people rather than just yourself. I feel like there's going to be other people that you guys are going to be helping. And I do believe that this Death card here is regarding change and you guys moving in a new direction. The thing is, don't get bogged down, like I said earlier, with this Seven of Cups, because you're going to have a lot of options to choose from, and some of them just ain't good, you all. I'll be honest. Some of them ain't worth a hoot. You may as well just throw them away, throw them over your shoulder, and get rid of them, because sometimes they feel like they're too good to be true. Sometimes they feel like that they're just illusions. Hold on. I want this one right here. I don't know why. No, I don't know why. Nine of Swords. So we go from the Ten of Wands to the Nine of Swords because you guys are not sleeping good, okay? There's something that's grounded into your mind. And for some reason, you've got a lot of things that's going on, a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, a lot of stress, honestly, that you guys aren't sure about. But I just want to say this, you guys, your intuition and your knowledge and your business sense and just your common sense as well will lead you to the right choices, okay? So try not to stress out too much about what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do it? Which way should I go? Is this the right decision? You know what I'm saying? We all go through it, you all. I'm not just picking on you. But it's just sometimes some things are out of your hands or out of your control. And for some reason, you might just lay in bed at night and just think. And sometimes you start stressing because you're overthinking things. So sometimes, not always, but sometimes when we just kind of roll with it, kind of go with the flow, it works out the best that you can even imagine. And I'm kind of feeling like that with you all. Now, I'm not saying don't do anything, so don't take that the wrong way. I'm just saying roll with it. And for some reason, don't stress out about it because things are going to work out in your favor. I just feel it. You've got this Justice, you've got the Death. Here comes a new situation, a change for you all. You've got the Wheel of Fortune saying it's just waiting for you guys to catch up so it can spin you into the next cycle. And in order to do that, you've got to complete something or finish something in this cycle. So you guys are in the process of that right as we speak, I think. There we go. Three of Cups. Celebrations, gatherings, friends, get-togethers. I see it as more of a celebration than anything, you all. Give me just a minute, okay? Let me look at these. So you've got the Wheel, new cycles. You've got the Sun, tickled. And you've got this Three of Cups, which is you guys celebrating something. So I have a feeling that there's going to be something that you guys are going to be thrilled about. I mean, you're going to be wanting to celebrate. And sometimes, you know, this is like you call your friends and say, hey, meet me somewhere, or come on over, or let's have a glass of wine, or whatever it is. And it's just a few of you guys getting together because there's something important that's happened in your life. So sometimes this is about gatherings or get-togethers or, high school reunions or something possibly too. But I just feel like that you guys, there's something here that you guys are going to want to celebrate. And that in itself gets me a little bit excited. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to stop there, you all. I think I might take one for that Seven of Cups over there. Let's see how that works out. Uh-oh. One at a time. Seven of Swords. Go from one seven to another. Hold on, you all. Let me look at these. I was saying earlier about some of these cups right here feeling like they're illusions or they're too good to be true. And I just want you guys to be aware that sometimes they are too good to be true, and they might be people trying to take advantage in one way or another. Sometimes this Seven of Swords can be somebody that is not really on the up and up, Have you ever seen an ad in the paper or somewhere, and it says that they'll pay you all kinds of money in a week's time and all this other stuff, and the more you look into it, the more you realize that they expect you to work every day of the week, 10, 12, 14-hour days, or the company's not really there, it's just kind of maybe it's too good to be true. Or I almost feel like that some of you all may be realizing that some of these options are not good for you at this time. But I also feel like that with this Seven of Swords, you get this Justice card. This could have been something that's happened in your past, something that you guys haven't really got the closure to or got information on, and now all of a sudden you may be gaining some sort of information or some sort of closure with something that's happened in your past. I don't know why I'm saying that. It may only be for a few of you all, but for some reason I feel that way. And maybe that's how you're spinning into a new cycle, is because now you can actually say, okay, I can put that behind me and move forward. Let's take one more, you all. These cards, they're every one wanting to fly out. I don't know. This one. 7 of Wands. Do you guys see what I'm seeing? 777. Hold on. Possibly with this 7 of Wands, you know, this is about you guys are defending yourself, you're defending your job, you're defending your home, your family, your situation, whatever this is. But maybe this is where, you know, you're seeing something that's not on the up and up, and you guys are catching it and throwing it over your shoulder, and you're defending what you know is right. You got 3 sevens here in a row, and in my mind, the sevens are good luck in different ways. First of all, you guys have already went over the hump. You know, the 5s are the hump, and you guys are already coming down the other side with these 7s. There's nothing but going up from here in a good way. I don't mean the roller coaster. I mean, this is a good sign that you guys have gone through anything that's unnecessary, and you guys are on the 7s. So it's only going to keep going, 8, 9, you know, that thing. So I have a feeling that you guys are in the process of finishing something. You're defending what's important to you, and there's nothing going to stand in your way, honest to goodness. Let's take one more, you all, because justice is about to be served. Page of Pentacles. Well, here comes a messenger to give you all something. Here comes information, here comes news, here comes new opportunities. You guys are about ready to get something that's coming in that's going to give you better options. And I really do believe that you guys are going to be thrilled with those options. You know, this particular page can be about finances. It can be about a new journey, a new adventure for you all. It can be about a new job or something regarding a new business opportunity. It can be, you know, new projects. It can be laying foundations. It can go in different directions. But this particular page is about messages that are going to get you all excited. So here's a new cycle. Here's a new opportunity. You guys went over this hump right here, and then here's the Justice card. I just feel like you guys are on the path of getting something, creating something, maybe making something that is really going to put you over the top. And I believe that if you guys are on a little bit of a teeter-totter with this choose a new direction, I think with this death of a situation, with these new options that's coming in, along with these options as well regarding your job or business or career, and then looking at it this way, you guys are going to be tickled with the way this works out for you. I'm telling you, you are. With this Sun card in the middle, I mean, that is the most beautiful card that we have. So there's going to be a death of a situation. It's going to be you guys working too much, you guys trying to do too much, being pulled in too many different directions. You're burdened with something that's going on in your life. You're stressed out about it, but then you're going to be celebrating because there's going to be something else coming in. I also believe with this Two of Cups, you guys are you and someone else are a partnership in different ways. Sometimes it's romantic, sometimes it's a best friend, sometimes it's a brother, sister, parent, child, family member. And the two of you all, I believe, are going to bond together and be stronger than ever before. And I believe it has something to do with a job or a career or a business opportunity. When I see this share the love, it makes me feel like that for some of you, you guys may be in the process of helping your community or the people around you. Maybe it's people in your church, maybe it's your neighbors, maybe it's, with free food or donations in different ways. I don't know why, I just feel like that. Maybe that's just for a handful, but I do feel that way, you all. I feel like you guys are wanting to give back to people that may need it at this time, and I think that that in itself is going to make you all tickled. Sometimes it's not always about money, giving money to people that may need it. It's about just being kind and caring and considerate to people that may need it in your community or in your environment, or maybe it's in your city, in your state, in your country. But I just feel like for some of you guys with this share the love, you guys are going to help other people in different ways. And I'm tickled about that, you all, because something is coming to an end, and this is about change right here. And I do believe you guys are going to be moving in a new direction with new options right here. And I think you're going to be absolutely tickled with the way it works out. You're going to feel like justice will be served in one way or another, whether this is a court case or anything like that. It could just be about something that's happened to you in the past that you guys are going to get closure on or get information about, and for some reason that's going to make you feel like, okay, now I can move on. Now I can move forward. Now I feel more balanced, and I just think that it's going to put you in a happy place right here. Overall, you all, this is a beautiful reading. Don't let these options bog you down. If you've had someone that's not really on the up and up, I think that is going to be like, they're either going to get what they deserve. Okay, let's put it that way. That's how I feel about it. And then with the Seven of Wands, it's almost like you guys keep having to defend. So maybe some of you guys are dealing with the court system in one way or another. Maybe it's regarding a child, possibly with this page right here, and you guys are in a court battle, possibly. And I think that it's going to work out in your favor, okay? If this is not a court case, I believe you're going to be getting news or message or information or options that's coming in that you guys are going to be thrilled about, honest to goodness. So this is a beautiful reading, Leo. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I think you and someone else are going to become stronger. I think you're going to want to celebrate by the end of this. And I think that you're going to feel tickled, extremely tickled by it when it's all said and done with the way things are going to work out for you. And honestly, I think it's just going to kind of fall into place for you all in a lot of ways, okay? I'm not saying don't do anything. I'm just saying I think it's going to fall into place. All right, you all, I hope you guys enjoyed this today. Please keep in mind, if this does not resonate right at this moment, it may in the very near future. Sometimes it's right around the corner. Sometimes it's a little later on. Take care, you all. I'll see you soon.